It's New Brew Thursday!
Woo! You didn't scream.
Well, it's because I said New Brew Thursday, and then you guys screamed.
We
It's a
said
team
we
effort.
made a deal. If there was
right.
anyone
Woo!
screamed, they were instantly off the show.
All right,
We
I'm
made
out.
a deal.
I'm out. Peace out.
You knew the rules.
Sorry. I'm not leaving.
The only way out is in a body bag.
Blood in, blood out. New Brew Thursday for life.
Jump you in.
So today, getting back to what we're here for versus the gangsta stuff, we're
Which
drinking.
is also why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. We're drinking the Smuttynose Old Dog Brown Ale.
Old dog.
Old dog.
It's old brown
It's
dog.
a cute. Well, it's a cute dog too.
It's an old brown dog.
Is it old brown dog?
Yeah, there's a brown dog. It's an old brown dog.
All right.
And it's smutty.
So it's a dog ale called
Yeah.
Old Brown Dog Ale from Smuttynose. Smuttynose is from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
So they're up near
The land
Portsmouth.
Newer Hampshires compared to old Hampshire.
Is the logo?
the newer Hampshires, yes.
Is their logo a seal on a rock?
Apparently.
It looks like a seal with a rock in the background.
Well, it's because they're up in New Hampshire, and there's a lot of sea lions.
Is
up there?
there a type of seal that's a smutty nose seal?
Is it a sea? No, it's a sea lion,
Yeah, it's a sea
Really?
lion.
not a seal. It looks like it has fur.
I don't know what's happening
They all
right
have
now.
fur, but seals don't have ears, and this doesn't have ears.
We don't know.
So Smuttynose, contact us. Let you know what your logo is. Anyway, so yes, this is a typical American-style brown ale, and it's been brewed since 1988.
I wonder why they put old in it, because it kind of throws me off thinking it might be an old ale.
Oh well, I think it's just old brown dog ale.
It's like, we
And
got
it
the
is a
award.
brown ale.
Did you notice the dog is sitting on like a leopard skin?
The dog's fancy.
And the dog's name is Olive.
Olive, nice. Well, while they fascinate themselves with the dog,
I love dogs.
I love dogs.
Olive dogs.
Wow.
Olive
Did we
now.
talk about whether or not this won any awards?
It did win awards.
Prove it.
It won the silver medal in 1989.
When it won
at
the award, do you think
JBF.
it was the new brown ale?
1989?
But
The new brown ale.
that was so long
Yeah,
ago.
this is a very, very long and true styled beer.
So it's an old beer.
Yeah, this
All
is.
right.
I think I'm the only one here that's actually had this.
Nope, never had it.
So it's typical to an English style brown ale, but it's a little bit bigger body, a little more hops.
Ooh, smells really good.
Think I'm gonna get a bubble.
What do you? Oh, there you go.
What are you waiting for, dude?
Seriously, it
As
smells
we wait
really
for Brad
delicious.
to pour his beer.
It's the simple
What'd you
things
do?
in life.
You can't drink.
I just sipped the head, dude. Oh my!
No homo.
All right, so cheers
Cheers.
to old style ales.
Cheers.
It's not an old style ale. It's a brown ale.
See, you got me all confused. God damn it! Old brown ales. Actually, just brown ales. I'm a brown ale fan.
I don't know if
spent
I'd
a lot
want
of
an
years.
old brown ale.
Yeah, no, I spent a lot of years drinking Newcastle.
Wait, have we started the show?
Yeah.
A while ago, dude.
Okay. No.
We poured beer. We poured beer, and so
Pour it back in.
yeah. No, this is. I love this style of beer personally because this is to me the easiest style of beer to drink. It's very well balanced. The malts and the hops work really well together.
Yeah.
You don't get overpowering on either side of it, and this is a great example of that.
Don't be
Smells
scared by
delicious.
its dark color.
Yeah, darkness is
a
really
6.5.
nothing to be scared
I think
of.
it's 6.5 IBU.
This is a 6.5 IBU.
Or no, 6.5
What are you talking
alcohol.
about?
But I think it's like 15 IBUs.
It doesn't say anywhere. We'll just
If
take
I'm
that
wrong,
as
if I'm
fact.
wrong, John will have an arrow pointing at me with the word dumbass right here somewhere. But I think I'm right. I think it's 15 IBUs. I think it's 6.5 ABV. But it's a very well balanced, easy to drink
It
beer.
is very good, I must say. I like this.
Oh yeah.
And we do not get Smuttynose on the West Coast
No, we don't.
at all. There's no Smuttynose over here.
So how did we get this beer? How did we procure it?
I just totally had like a M&M moment, but I'm gonna push that back.
Like the rapper?
Yeah, I don't know. I think anyway. Anyway,
We're gonna burst one?
No, I just want
gonna gun down a gangsta. What's up? No, we actually got this from BruisinAles.com. Ordered it online, and so in our ever re-beginning quest to have accessible beers on the show,
In our ever re-beginning.
ever re-beginning quest, we're constantly beginning ourselves.
a quest that never ends.
So-
it just loops upon itself.
Re-beginning.
You know what? Screw this. I'm re-beginning.
Redo. No, we're trying to do more accessible beers, and so one of the things we thought of is like, hey, for those of us on the West Coast who can't get East Coast beers, we want to do beers that are accessible even to the West Coast. So, BruisinAles.com. I ordered this via email. I was called the next day. gave him my credit card information, and about 3 days later, it showed up
Beer,
in a finely packaged box. I might add. They really do a good job of shipping.
which they should.
Yeah, that's because that's my biggest fear with trading beers, is that like you're gonna trade beers with somebody who basically just throws them all in a box and sends them to you, and you get like 3 of them that haven't broken.
Yeah, I remember seeing a picture. It wasn't beer; it was wine. But Mike Upson posted a picture because he works with wine people, and they had these 30-year-old bottles of wine literally stacked in like
A box.
Yeah, and they were nothing. And he opened. He's like, "Oh my god!"
They were all broken.
Like no, they all made it surprisingly. Like
But they were like,
thereby, by the grace of God, they made it.
it was thousands of dollars worth of wine.
Was there a fragile sticker on it anywhere?
No, it was just a box of
That's it.
wine.
Fragile stickers will generally get them thrown harder.
Yeah, if they had a fragile sticker, it'd probably all be broken.
So
No,
yeah,
but-
packaging the beer is.
Should we have a show about how to
important.
package beers if you're going to do a beer trade?
There's no real
No,
show
yeah.
involved. It's
Figure it out yourself.
Use common sense. That's the best.
the one tip.
We
I'll
hate
give-
it, but we're not going to take the time in order to avoid what
this
we
is
hate
all you need
for
to
the
say.
masses.
Get the foam shipper and put every bottle in a plastic bag. That way, if one breaks, the post office or UPS or FedEx, which you shouldn't use the post office, but whoever's delivering it won't keep the box because there's stuff leaking out,
yeah.
and you have one dead soldier rather than an entire box. of
Although
missing beer.
the other thing you can do is order beer from Bruisin Ales, and then you'll get basically a box of
lesson.
shippers. Yeah,
You'll get a lesson.
Well, yeah,
in
and
that.
you'll have a box of shippers you can
Yeah.
use. So
Yeah.
recycle and reuse. That's you. The guy throwing your water bottle in the trash? Nuh-uh. Take it out.
Don't even
Recycle bin.
20 minutes in meeting.
Pause
Forever in a
and then do it.
landfill.
All right, just kidding. Anyway, so
back on track.
Brad brought us our pairings today. What'd you bring us, Brad?
Did a 5-year aged Gouda and a 2-year aged Parmesan and almond brittle, which
Almond
is
brittle.
the nearest thing to peanut brittle I could find.
Right on.
There's nothing.
This Gouda looks like brittle.
Right.
I love aged Gouda.
like
just
that
because-
thing was just like shining out of the bin. Like, oh, that looks old and gnarly. I want some.
Is that Gouda or is it radioactive?
It actually goes well with the Parmesan. Really well. It kind of, it doesn't really enhance anything, or it just, everything kind of flattens out, you know?
The
And the Parmesan
5-year-old
is delicious.
Yeah. The 5-year-old Gouda reminds me of the 5-year-old Gouda and the hemp ale. And they're similar beers, so I mean,
makes sense, yeah.
Oh yeah, the hemp ale's a brown ale.
right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it works really well with this.
Yeah,
that's
it's
good
not
Gouda.
like,
It's good Gouda.
I don't know,
Love
I feel
the
like
crystals.
cheese might just be a little bit overpowering. Like the cheesy definitely carries through.
I don't think it's overpowering. It does carry through all the way.
Yeah.
I think the beer totally just washes through the cheese, and you just get that nice like salination to the beer.
You get
and it brings out just a little bit of the hops.
Really? I get more of the sweetness from it. With the Gouda, anyway. I'm drooling on myself. That's how good it is.
All right. I get just a little bit more bitterness on the back end with the Gouda.
Yeah.
The sweetness is definitely on the front end, for sure.
So they both pair well, but nothing
Yeah.
like out of this
Try
world.
this.
I'm afraid I put too much nut.
John has too much nuts in his mouth.
No homo.
It tastes like popcorn.
Really?
Like,
Like caramel corn?
yeah.
Well, I mean, it has all the components of caramel corn except for the popcorn.
Okay. Tastes like popcorn.
Thank you, Food Network.
Food Network is welcome to contact me at any time regarding any open positions you may have available.
Thank you, Food Network, said in the best way possible. With the most tenderness and love and care and mirth I can afford.
Mirth.
Mirth.
I like the word mirth. I'm a big fan of mirth.
Makes me think of Jesus because of frankincense and myrrh.
Myrrh, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus just got brought up on New Beer Thursday. That's rad.
What have I told you about pushing your religion on us, John?
Oh, jeez.
It's not my religion.
Not again.
Well, while we enjoy our pairings, we're going to send you off
indeed.
to enjoy one of Bill's pairings. And hopefully I'm not in it this week, because, dang, I've been in every one for the last, like, 3-4
poor
weeks.
baby. Having amazing pairings every week.
Well, I know, but, I mean,
Wow.
I'm sure somebody else would like to see somebody else in there, so...
That's true. Definitely.
Not throwing John under the bus, because I have no idea what he's got in store, but you'll find out right now.
Enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Master Pairings with me, Dr. Bill. Today I have Brad with me.
Hello.
Today, Brad, we're going to do a Belgian double, but not from Belgium, from the United States. Specifically from San Marcos. This is Lost Abbey. This is a wonderful 8% version of a Abbey double. It's going to be big, plums, figs, roasted characteristics. It's going to go really well with what I have to pair with it.
Which is...
Some beautiful Portabello mushrooms. And I actually took some Shropshire Blue and some goat cheese and put them on the top. And a little olive oil. And they don't even need any salt or anything because the cheese will do that. And it's going to create just this wonderful, wonderful flavor.
Looks amazing. As always.
Although I'm sure these will cut with a fork, I'm going to give you that. Let's start with the this one.
Okay. Should we crack this first? Or?
I just want to get these cut and open so they have time to set because I just pulled them off the grill. So if you want to pour the beer while I'm doing that, that'll be fabulous. Beautiful. Really, the only people that don't follow that rule for some reason are the Dutch. I've had Dutch beers that have had like 11 twists, and I'm like, really, guys? Drive me crazy. Cheers. Beautiful color, beautiful carbonation. Nose is lovely.
Yeah, definitely.
Should have these in Belgian glasses, but these were easily available.
Definitely get that plum off the nose.
Oh, really nice.
Wow.
Really rich, unctuous. Kind of has this.
It's almost like a dessert.
Yeah, has almost a little hit of anise to me, some licorice, but really that winter fruit stuff. Fig, plum, raisin. This is pure umami.
The kind of sensual, savory meatiness you get off the Portabello.
Yeah, and the cheese plays into it, and then the beer. It's just.
I feel like the cheese just cuts out any of that bitterness, and then you just get that wash of like sweetness even on the back end.
It's so fabulous.
Instead of just the nose and the
and the Japanese really had it right, describing umami as that fifth flavor profile on the tongue, and it's so unctuous. Just like the beer. Now this is going to be even better, I think.
Yeah, I love that cheese.
Shropshire Blue is more well-rounded than the the goat in that, and so that really comes out. So I knew that would be a big hit. So that's just amazing.
That's amazing.
Portobello mushrooms, grill them up, treat them like a steak. A little salt and pepper, a little olive oil. I put a great cheese on there. Blue cheeses are great. Pair them with a nice double. You can do them with the brown ale. You can do them with the porter. All the same things that roll true with grilled or charred meats. Play the same with roasted vegetables. You have soy stuff. You have tempeh, which grills up really nicely. But to me, there's nothing like a portobello mushroom if you're not eating meat that day and you want to get that same effect.
Yeah, coming from an omnivore's perspective, the Portabello definitely has kind of that softer on the inside kind of thing you have with steak, where you've got that grilled kind of top, but then on the inside, that really soft, meaty texture.
It's a delicious pairing. That's really good too, but it's hard to beat that Shropshire. That Shropshire just comes through and it's just a winner. So, anyways, Brad.
As always, amazing.
Thanks everyone for coming to another Master Pairings. Cheers.
Boom. This is a fantastic beer, and it's Thursday today because you're watching this on Thursday. So you should check into a new beer on Untapped and get your new Thursday badge. It's very important.
Which has now been expanded to levels 3 and 4.
Yeah, nice. John's got his whole and how much would you pay for a level 4 New Beer Thursday badge? Don't answer yet.
I just got level 3 yesterday.
I got it last week.
Which
is that
a Thursday?
Do you have to do that in more consecutive Thursdays, or do you just get it for doing it over
3 Thursdays? And
so it's the same badge, just you're getting it multiple times.
You get a little number, like it
right.
looks like an iPhone notification
badge thing. Yeah.
And there seems to be some confusion about how this works because I get a lot of emails and Twitter responses and whatever.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to drink Smuttynose Old Dog Ale today to get the New Beer Thursday badge.
Old brown dog ale. It's not an old ale. It's not old dog ale.
Don't make me break this smutty nose and stick it in your bloody nose.
So you don't have to drink this beer to get the New Beer Thursday badge. You just have to drink a beer that you've never checked into on Untapped. It can be anything. We do specifically ask that you not check into a macro beer for the New Brew Thursday badge because awkward. So just a personal request, whatever.
But there's a lot of beers out there that people might not know are macro, so
Yeah, I mean, just the obvious macros. Let's put it out that way.
do your due diligence.
Do your homework. Also, our homebrew contest for the first round has come to an end. We've gotten a lot of good submissions. We're going to be judging those actually tomorrow, and we'll be filming that show next week. So it'll probably come out in the next. It'll come out the last Thursday of this month.
Right.
Fantastic submissions coming in. Don't think that because you've lost this deadline that you can't enter this one. The next deadline is May 15th.
Right.
Send them in for May 15th. We look forward to trying them.
Again, it's not round 1, round 2, round 3, and then you win. It's you can enter
3 rounds of semifinals.
You can enter any round as often as you want to enter those rounds. It just the beer's got to be good, and what matters is what we choose on the shows. Those beers will be used as the finalists.
Right.
And at that point, you will brew your own beer with organic ingredients. We'll judge that, and the winner gets selected from there. So.
Right. And be original with your name of the beer. Be original with your style of the beer.
The ultimate deadline is June 1st, right?
The final deadline is June 1st.
So
if you don't have a beer to us by June 1st, you're not in.
It's the middle of April. You could literally brew a beer right now, throw it in bottles, condition it, send it to us, and you'll have plenty of time to get it in. So.
And remember,
there's plenty of time.
The more information, the better.
Well, that's a requirement at this point. You need to send us what kind of beer it is, maybe the ingredients, a brief summary, but just
mostly like
so
what
we have
you
something
want
to
us,
go off of.
Mostly what you want us to get off the beer, what you think we should be tasting, what you think your expectations are, but whatever. Just don't send us 4 blank bottles, please. Stop doing that.
It's useless.
Anyway,
we'll get drunk.
Nice. We don't get drunk.
a silver
John said that
lining.
last time. Anyway. So
Well, if they send 4 bottles, we have to drink them all because they're unlabeled and.
yeah, it's just our civic responsibility.
There you
quite
go.
frankly. So,
It's a responsibility.
And then we'd have to
be
drive around
responsible.
town and yell out the window, look at all these awesome beers we tried, everybody.
you'll notice that I'm pouring beer in Brad's glass because we cheers at the end of the show, and it's unlucky to cheers with an empty glass.
According to your religion.
Yeah, you're going to hell. So on that note, stay safe
I'm not going to jail.
and drink beer.
Hey, what does the smutty knee say to the left smutty knee say to the right smutty knee? I don't know, they never met. Because they're slutty and their legs are always apart. Okay. Doesn't work. I was like, sorry. We're going to try this great Master Pairing to get the taste of weed and hooker spit out of my mouth. Back to you, John.